Alright, so there is this interesting thing about my dashcam that it tends to turn itself on while I'm not around. It must be related to vibrations, so when I slam the door while leaving or when something else happens that may shake the car a little, it seems that the camera turns itself on to register what's happening. That's actually really cool if this is what happens. Sometimes the camera can capture some interesting things in this mode, and the parking lot in Kayenta is one of those times. Do you see those guys standing next to the semi? Those are two beggars, one on a wheelchair and another working as a propeller, going from car to car and asking for... But they don't just target any cars, as they go only to those that they know somebody might be inside. That's why first was the semi and next is... us. They knock on the door or window and wait for a response for what feels like a minute. Thank God it's broad daylight, cause otherwise who knows what would have happened. The good thing is that I will be inside at least. But I had already a break-in to my van back in San Marcos, and I definitely wouldn't want it to happen again. It ended up with a smashed window, stolen change and a box of toothpicks. Can you imagine? As unfortunate as it was, it at least wasn't disastrous. But I had my lesson, or lessons. Lesson number 1, do not keep valuable items, and especially change, open to a naked eye. Seems obvious, but oh well. Lesson number 2, I was a sucker to think that San Marcos is a safe place. This is America, and nowhere is really safe. Now we can watch the truck driver doing checks around his rig. It reminds me of myself, as I do exactly the same every day before restarting my trip. Going back to our homeless couple. What those guys did wasn't bad, but it's kind of freaky to know that things like this happen where you're not around. I also got to admit that it's kind of ballsy of them to knock on people's cars just to get some change. It's annoying and inappropriate, and you never know when somebody is gonna get pissed. But they hide behind the excuse that, oh, we're so poor and homeless, look at the guy on the wheelchair, we're so unfortunate, have mercy. Well, I won't have mercy, because you knock on my car and it's annoying, and once again, this is America. This country provides for everyone, with no exceptions, and if your life is in a mess, it's only out of your damn choice. So I finished this jar of honey that I bought back in San Marcos, and I noticed that something funny is written here. I've never seen this before. For lawyers and those who hire them, do not feed honey to children under 1 year of age. And what's funny about this is that in America, people can sue you for everything and anything. That's why everyone is scared. That's why in America, when you are driving your car, you see signs or whatever. When you're buying something, you see warnings, everything, as if they were relating to some people that are stupid, that don't follow common sense, and simply are retarded. Just because you are taking responsibility for them, unless you warn them. If you warn them, the responsibility is theirs, but if you don't warn them, they're gonna sue you for every smallest stupid thing, because these people apparently they don't follow common sense. And I heard that when they invented the microwave, and it was invented in America, someone bought it and they wanted to dry their cat because they washed their cat, and they put it to the microwave just to, you know, dry the cat, and obviously the cat died, became toasted, roasted, or fried, whatever you do in microwaved. It was microwaved, so it must have been terrible. And that person sued the people that made the microwave, that they never warned him, that there is no warning that you can't dry animals in the microwave. And it's ridiculous. This is common sense that you don't do something like this. It's not for this, but well, that's how Americans are or can be. I mean, probably not all of them are like that, but still plenty of them, because there is a paranoia in this country to simply post very silly warnings, and everything is like described as if for a retarded person, as if for a child, you are led by the hand, you know. It's like you can see when we are driving, right, on the highway. There is like there are like signs that say explicitly slow down, pass here, don't pass here, as if it wasn't enough to look at the lines on the road. Normally in every other country you simply look at the lines on the road, but here everything is described. But this is just for the sake of not being sued. This way you put the responsibility on the idiots, on the people that don't have common sense, and you're free from responsibility. No one's gonna sue you. But this is just ridiculous, man. This is just ridiculous. And one more funny thing is that they like to put on products citations from Bible. My son, eat dough honey because it's good. Proverbs, and this is from Bible. And that is also what they like to do, to put on everything, some stupid candy bar or something, honey, whatever, like citations from Bible. But you know, real things, no, there is no country that's perfect, but I still love America, and my journey is proof of it, how great America is. And yeah, but funny things, be careful in America, because they're gonna sue you for everything and anything.